In this lesson, you will modify snap settings. Snap settings are system settings that are applied to all projects and not saved within a project file. Let's modify snap increments. Start a new project using the default template. Then click the Manage tab, and from the Project Settings panel, click the Settings drop-down and select Snaps. Notice that you can modify both length and angular snap increments. As you zoom in and out within a view, REVIT MEP uses the largest increment that represents less than 2 millimeters in the drawing area. You can add an increment by entering the value with a semicolon after it. Click inside the Length Dimension Snap Increments box, following the value 4 feet semicolon, and enter 1 space semicolon space. Under Object Snaps, notice the 2-letter acronyms next to each snap option. You can use these shortcut keys at any time when working on the design. For example, if you want to snap an object to a wall midpoint, you'd enter SM, and only midpoint snaps are recognized until you commit an action. After you click to place the object at the midpoint, snapping reverts to the system default settings. Click OK to close snaps. Then click the Architect tab, and from the Build panel, click the Wall drop-down and select Wall. On the Options bar, clear Chain, and click in the center of the drawing area and move the cursor to the right. Notice that the listening dimension snaps at 4 feet increments. If it does not, zoom out until it does so. A listening dimension refers to the dimension that displays while you are sketching. This dimension reacts to the movement of the cursor and numerical keyboard entries. While still sketching the wall, enter the shortcut key SO to turn snaps off. Notice that when snapping is turned off, the listening dimension reflects the exact length of the wall as you move the cursor left or right. Click to set the wall endpoint. Notice now that snapping is once again active. When you use shortcut keys to control snapping, the command is only active for 1 click of the mouse. Notice also that as you move your cursor along the wall, it snaps to various points on the wall, such as the endpoints, the midpoint, and the wall edges. Enter the 2 shortcut keys SM. This is a snap shortcut key that restricts all snapping to midpoints. Notice now that when you move the cursor along the wall, the cursor now snaps only to the midpoint of the wall. Click Modify, and then go back to the Manage tab, and from the Project Settings panel, click the Settings drop-down and select Snaps. In the Snaps dialog, delete the value 1 and the semicolon, and click OK, and close the file without saving it, as that concludes this lesson.